I'd walk a mile for a camel.
This little demonstration was strictly for smokers who never tasted a Camel cigarette. Camel smokers, you know what we mean. You other guys, start walking.
This short cigar belongs to the man with no name. This long gun belongs to the man with no name. This poncho belongs to the man with no name.
Rico! Heard you wanted to see me. What's wrong, Ramon? You losing your touch? Shoot to kill, you better hit the heart. Aim for the heart or you'll never stop me.
The man with no name. Danger fits him like a tight black glove. He is perhaps the most dangerous man who ever lived.
Get 3 coffins ready. I don't think it's nice, you laughing. You see, my mule don't like people laughing. He gets the crazy idea you're laughing at him. Now, if you apologize like I know you're going to, I might convince him that you really didn't mean it. My mistake. 4 coffins.
This man with no name is played by Clint Eastwood. He's going to trigger a whole new style in adventure. A Fistful of Dollars is the first motion picture of its kind. It won't be the last.
In the suspense-filled tradition of High Noon, Jack H. Harris presents The Shooting, starring Jack Nicholson. Violent, sadistic, merciless, more exciting than an Easy Rider and 5 Easy Pieces. Co-starring Millie Perkins in her first major role since Diary of Anne Frank. Will Hutchins. Warren Oates as Willett Gachet.
You want to ride with me, boy? Okay. How'd you like the way I done Leland drum? Like I say, I'll blow it off the first word out. Go sit down over there.
Unequaled climax, which we urge you not to reveal.
Your brain gonna fry out here, you know that?
The Shooting, rated G for all ages.
A century ago, on the low hills along the border between the southern states and turbulent Mexico, a mystery man appeared. A man with a sad, impenetrable face.
Django, have you never loved again? Love will live on, life must go on, for you cannot spend your life regretting.
was that man? What was his secret?
It's not important. And if I bothered you, will you accept my apology?
He was pitiless in revenge, quick to decide and a master of every weapon. A man everybody would like to have seen dead.
Yeah, his name is Django.
Django, the title of a film you'll never forget. Django.
How many men you got left? You tongue-tied? Or don't want to tell me?
Too bad, Maria. Django, an audacious man of action, capable of a tender, hopeless love which could only last a day, but a day which was worth all eternity.
I'm glad I made you feel like a real woman. Very glad. I mean that.
Django.
Django, a new, ruthless, violent film. Featuring a great new star, Franco Nero. And a great supporting cast.
Sun will be shining. Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Well, that ought to do it.
And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed.
Think you use enough dynamite there, Butch?
Nothing seems to fit.
Listen, I don't mean to be a sore loser, but when it's done, if I'm dead, kill him. Love to.
Raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling.
I never shot anybody before.
One hell of a time to tell me.
So I just did me some talking to the sun.
I'll jump first.
I can't swim!
Why, are you crazy? The fall will probably kill you.
I said I didn't like the way he got things done.
Paul Newman is Butch Cassidy, and the Sundance Kid is Robert Redford. Catherine Ross is Etta Place.
There's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me.
The Wild West was pretty well tamed by 1913.
I saw one just like it in Waco.
Hey, Pike, you know what I hear? I hear they got one of those things up north that can fly.
That was a balloon, you damned old fool.
No, the old man's right. They got motors, wings, go 60 miles in less than an hour.
Driven to the border by the irresistible thrust of civilization were the remnants of the breed that had made the West wild.
If they move, kill them.
The payrolls were harder to get at. The Army rode the railroad now. But there were still a few trails for the kind who'd be cold before they were tame. They called them the Wild Bunch. Pike had been a gentleman of principle. He still had a principle or two.
We're not getting rid of anybody. We're gonna stick together just like it used to be. When you side with a man, you stay with him, and if you can't do that, you're like some animal. You're finished.
Dutch had dug for gold. He gave up digging.
How many cases did you take from the train?
16 cases of rifles. We lost one on the trail.
He stole it. Lo quiero vivo!
Thornton should have been a lawyer. He always argued.
Hold it! Relax, it's just some champagne we ordered.
Sykes had been a gunman in his day. He still had the gun.
We gotta get him back. How?
Gorch had been trying for years. Sometimes he almost worked up to normal.
I want you to meet my fiancée.
You remember him, don't you? He's Clint Eastwood. And him, John Wells, the great actor Gian Maria Volonte. They were the men who excited you so in For a Fistful of Dollars. Here they are, united once more, Clint Eastwood and Gian Maria Volonte, under the inspired direction of Sergio Leone, better known as Bob Robertson. And for added good measure, Lee Van Cleef, in a fast-moving film crowded with action. For a few dollars more. It's the story of two bounty killers, men who inspired fear in the worst criminals. What made these men tick?
Well, there's such a big reward being offered on all you gentlemen that I thought I might just tag along on your next robbery. Might just turn you into the law.
Naturally. I'll be in the tavern. The air around here stinks anyway. Just like the food. But the month will go fast.
Yes, these men knew how to wait. Because in a land where life had no value, death might have a price.
I'm letting you leave here. That's so you can tell everybody you've seen what takes place here.
Didn't hear what the bet was.
Your life?
Where is he?
All that for a few dollars more.
Somebody go get the sheriff! Get out of here!
All right, folks. Now listen up. As long as we get a few things straight, the next couple of hours will go just fine. There's to be no talking, cussing, or fighting during this show. Don't want to hear no cell phones or beepers. I don't want to see any trash on the floor. And keep your eyes on the emergency exits. Got it? Anybody back there? Evening, friend. How about serving me up some of your finest?
Thank you.
It's mighty fine. And no smoking! That goes for all you folks, too. I'll just be moving along now. Ma's waiting.
The good. The bad. The ugly. The blue. The gray. The Civil War. The bad, the ugly, the questions, the answers. The showdown. The reason, the goal.
on a minute, partner. It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
A rifle that never misses. A pistol that shoots 2 ways. And a look that means you're dead before you draw. The man and the gun are one, called Zapata.
Clint Eastwood, hero for hire, blazes his way across a land of lust and injustice. Mr. Action himself.
I'll blow it to hell and gone with the train on it.
Clint Eastwood has a fistful of dynamite and a handful of trouble.
I've just about had a bellyful of this little chihuahua, sir.
I am listening to you, but I have my mind on my men. All you have on yours is money.
They'd have to open the trap door if they had another prisoner. The French want me very badly. Why don't you turn me over and ask for a reward?
You know what you're talking about. It's crazy, Sarah. The hell wants to see you dressed?
The least you can do is take off your hat.
I haven't got time for that.
A movie that's crazy one moment, revolutionary the next.
Viva Mexico Libre!
But always spectacular.
One last swallow, and it's up to you, Doc. Ready?
The most amazing adventure that ever set two rebels on fire.
You better go.
Bad time for a war.
Rough, ruthless, mercenary. Clint Eastwood declares war, and the Foreign Legion in Mexico never knows what hit them.
To attack now would be suicide.
But Clint is a one-man suicide squad. The most exciting Clint Eastwood picture ever made.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, you will give everything to my niños, and you will give it to them without any trouble.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why?
Duck, you sucker.
Why don't you come with me and we will become rich?
Huh. A bank? No.
No, a bank. The bank. It takes one bandito to know another.
You need men.
I only need one man. Him.
I went into the bank. When I go in the bank, there's nothing there, no money, nothing.
Well, they've been using this place for a political prison. You're a grand hero of the revolution now.
I don't want to be a hero. All I want is the money, the money.
Your country, you're lying all over there. This little revolution we're having here.
Don't try to tell me about revolution. I know all about the revolutions and how they start. The people who read the books, they all sit around the big polished tables and they talk and talk and talk and eat and eat and eat. Huh? But what has happened to the poor people? They're dead. That's your revolution.
A drifter came riding out of the West. You know him as Clint Eastwood. The citizens of Largo didn't know him at all.
What did you say your name was again?
I didn't.
Fear was in their greeting. Murder was in their minds.
We're talking about hiring a gunfighter.
Yeah, we don't know anything about that fella there. Now, who is he? Where's he coming from? You don't want to get shot. You You don't want your shops or your houses burned. You don't want your women touched. You don't want anything to happen. Except you're afraid to do anything about it.
That stranger's got everybody in this town at each other's throats.
One man against one town. Not bad odds.
About time this town had a new sheriff.
I'm the sheriff.
And the mayor.
I'm the mayor.
Any objections?
You shut my ear off! I'll kill every man in Rhino!
You know what you are. You're an animal.
Well, you have a way of bringing that out.
They didn't know him when he drifted into town. Now they'll never forget him.
Who are you?
This.
How'd he do it, Pa? I only heard one shot.
How come you know so much about me?
Everyone knows about Jack Beauregard. 16 days ain't very long, even for someone like you. If you go away, who's gonna be left? Nobody.
Maybe so, but a man's got to quit sometime.
Someone like you gotta go out with style.
But if I don't kill Beauregard first, he'll kill me. You know where he is?
Must be down below. The secret of a long life is to try not to shorten it.
Know the rules? Gotta hit the glass before it hits the floor.
Fellas like you never seem to catch on. It's just a matter of time before someone's gonna shoot holes in yours. It's always the best to the first to go.
Which means you ain't going nowhere. Staying here with your Indian friends for good.
Since I was a boy, I always dreamed of you like that. An immense open plain. 150 purebred sons of bitches on horseback. You facing them alone. The next one might hit a couple of inches lower.
Who are you, anyway?
Me? Nobody.
Brother Earl, here's candy for you.
He'll hunt us down. One after one.
You can't fight what you can't see.
Come at us!
He's just letting you know he's out there.
I learned one thing when I was with Tom Jeffords chasing Cochise. You can never know what's in a Apache's mind.
Oh, I'm really excited about this flick.
Oh, yes? Excited enough to flick your bick?
I love to flick. But this theater has its rules and regulations during the flick.
What you mean is we can't flick our bicks in the thick of the flick?
That's very bright.
And now, here comes the flick.
The railroad. The boom towns. A new life. And the promised land. Once upon a time. The widow, the land grabber, the outlaw, the gunman, the man in search of a name. A film by Sergio Leone, who gave a new face to the West with a fistful of dollars for a few dollars more. And the good, the bad, and the ugly. Starring Claudia Cardinale, Henry Fonda, Charles Bronson, and Jason Robards. A manhunt. A vendetta. In a new land. In a new kind of Western.